In a startling and unprecedented move, the Trump administration has reportedly begun exploring the legal framework to deport U.S.-born children of undocumented immigrants. This controversial plan, which challenges long-standing interpretations of the 14th Amendment, has ignited a firestorm of outrage and debate across the nation. Framed as a bold step to curb illegal immigration, the proposal would strip citizenship rights from individuals born in the United States to undocumented parents. Critics argue this plan not only undermines constitutional protections but also risks creating a humanitarian and legal crisis. The 14th Amendment, ratified in 1868, guarantees birthright citizenship, stating that all persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens of the United States. Legal scholars widely regard this clause as a cornerstone of American civil rights. However, Trump has long criticized this interpretation, calling birthright citizenship a magnet for illegal immigration. During his presidency, he floated the idea of ending it via executive order, sparking widespread legal and political backlash. This new plan takes that rhetoric a step further by proposing the deportation of children born on U.S. soil, an action that would likely face immediate constitutional challenges. The potential human impact of this policy is staggering. According to recent estimates, millions of children could be affected, many of whom have known no other home but the United States. Families would face unimaginable choices: separation or exile to countries their children may have never visited and where they might not even speak the language. "I was born here. This is my home," said 16-year-old Maria Gonzalez, a high school student in Texas whose parents are undocumented. "How can they take that away from me?" Experts warn of the profound psychological and social consequences for children uprooted from their lives. This policy would create a generation of stateless individuals, deprived of their rights and opportunities, said Dr. Elena Perez, a child psychologist specializing in trauma. The plan is already facing fierce opposition from legal experts, advocacy groups, and politicians on both sides of the aisle. Constitutional scholars argue that deporting U.S.-born children would require either a constitutional amendment or a drastic reinterpretation by the Supreme Court, neither of which seems likely. Democratic leaders have vowed to fight the plan, calling it unconstitutional and unconscionable. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries declared, "This is not just an attack on immigrant families, it's an attack on the very fabric of our democracy." Even some Republicans have expressed reservations, fearing the political and social ramifications of such a drastic measure. "This goes beyond enforcing immigration laws, it's rewriting our Constitution by fiat," said Senator Susan Collins. Despite the backlash, Trump's allies remain steadfast, framing the proposal as a necessary step to protect American jobs and resources. "For too long, our country has been exploited by those who take advantage of our generous immigration laws," said Stephen Miller, a key architect of Trump's immigration policies. "This is about preserving the integrity of our nation." Trump's base, galvanized by his hardline stance, views the plan as a fulfillment of his promise to put America first. At a recent rally, chants of "end birthright citizenship" echoed through the crowd. Legal experts predict the plan will face immediate court challenges, with the Supreme Court likely to play a pivotal role in determining its fate. Meanwhile, advocacy groups are mobilizing to defend affected families, vowing to fight the policy at every turn. The political stakes are equally high. With the 2024 election looming, Trump's proposal has reignited immigration as a central campaign issue, polarizing voters and shaping the national discourse. The Trump administration's plan to deport U.S.-born children of undocumented immigrants represents one of the most radical shifts in American immigration policy in modern history. Whether seen as a necessary defense of national sovereignty or an unconstitutional overreach, the proposal forces the country to confront fundamental questions about identity, citizenship, and the rule of law. As the debate unfolds, one thing is clear: this issue will define not only the Trump legacy but also the future of America's commitment to its founding principles.